Today we celebrate the solemnity of the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus. The readings today give us an insight into Jesus' heart. In the first reading of the book of Deuteronomy, we hear of a people of Israel chosen by God. But they are not chosen because they are great in number, or brilliant, or the most talented people in the face of the earth. They are chosen because God loves them. And this applies to us as well. The only reason for being a chosen people is because of the great love God has for you and me. Surely there are people better suited than oneself to do this or that. There are smarter people and more talented than us. But you and I have been chosen by God not because of our traits, but because God loves us. In the intimacy of Jesus' heart is His infinite and never-changing love for you and me. In the Gospel, Jesus gives praise to His Father for choosing to reveal His insight to the little ones. There is a certain beauty in making oneself small to charm the eyes of God. Humility is the way to make oneself small. St. Augustine tells us, Jesus didn't say, "Oh, learn from me to refashion the world," nor to create things visible and invisible. Nor did He say, "Come, learn how to make miracles and raise the dead." Rather, St. Augustine says, Jesus told us, "Learn from me to be meek and lowly in heart." Now, humility is only achieved through humiliations, and no one wants to set for that. Let us see Jesus on the cross, God of heaven and earth, being mocked and humiliated. Let us learn from Him, and let us marvel at His great love, and gazing upon the crucifix, let us contemplate God's merciful love for us. Every act of Jesus, every word, and even His silence reveals the merciful and steadfast love of the Father for you and me. For me, the most astonishing thing is to gaze upon the Sacred Heart of Jesus and realize that that is the heart of God. I find it very challenging to follow Jesus, and if your experience is somewhat similar to mine, let us ask today to the Lord together to change our hearts. Let us ask Him to make our hearts a little bit more like His.